Guys, so it's a big day here at Cars and Copters in Huntington Beach. There's a ton of vendors. The owner of Koenigsegg is here. There's a ton of stuff going on, ton of cool cars. You guys know I don't really film car meets that often, but this is a good one. I'm here with KarPage as usual, supporting the app, supporting car enthusiasts. So if you aren't on KarPage yet, make sure you download. Add me, Jay Flat Out on KarPage. My link is in the description below as usual, but let's get right to it. This guy's more famous than me, though. Oh, yeah? It's gonna look weird.
By the way, is this recording or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There you go. It looks kind of weird because it's so big, but
yeah,
sell those on eBay now.
Yeah.
Is this your Lambo?
Yeah, it is.
What type is it?
Aventador.
What engine? This isn't an Aventador.
What is it?
It's a Huracan.
What the I said Huracan last.
you
What
didn't.
the fuck?
You can start it. You want to
start it?
Press the button.
Yeah,
Pull that
just
red thing up.
But press the brake first.
Yeah.
And then go ahead. Oh, let me just.
Let go. Ooh!
Oh my god.
You got insurance, right? What's your YouTube name?
Krista Tarantelli.
There you go.
I have no videos uploaded, but you know.
Today better be the first one.
It is.
We got a new vlogger doing her first video in the Lambo.
Hi. Oh wow, look at this.
So we made this especially for you.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah, you can hang it in the
Nice.
office
Well,
or
thank
something.
you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome.
Great.
But basically what we do is just, if you would sign it, I think probably on the frame.
Guys, this is one of the first users of KarPage, so if you're not signed up, you could be missing out on potentially riding in the Lambo. But he's the most active, he's getting a reward, he's getting a ride in the Lambo.
That's right.
So we're back at the house and I'm gonna do one of the videos that I don't do very often. Of course, as soon as I start filming, my phone starts going off. Anyway, on those last clips, a huge thank you again to Garage Goals and to KarPage. Always have a blast with those guys, always have a blast going to shows. The kid that you saw riding in the KarPage Lamborghini is one of the most active users on KarPage. Again, my link in the description is always there. My profile, you guys can add me, you guys can follow along on the build series, so I don't have to type out every couple of days exactly what my build list is. All the build is listed on KarPage. Now, to finish the video off, I just want to do something that I don't do very often, and that is responding to YouTube comments. Now, as most of you know, I've recently put the new King 2.5 leveling suspension kit on my new truck. I absolutely love it, I absolutely adore it, but it is also like one of the most expensive kits available. I did give options about cheaper alternatives that I still recommend, but the Triggered Squad is always out in force. So I'm gonna read a couple of the best hand-picked mean comments about the new system, and then I'm gonna respond to them and you guys can tell me what you think. So let's get right into it. From Brian, nice kit you put on that turd. Check out the resale value on a Dodge compared to a Ford or a Chevy after 5 years? Well, Brian, as you may or may not know, I trade trucks and cars about every 6 or 7 months. I've never had something over 10,000 miles, so resale value is generally not something that concerns me. Also, I'm able to get a tax depreciation on the vehicles I purchase and sell. So again, everyone has a different situation. And before you guys assume that you know my personal business in the comment section below, just think about, before you write out one of those like triggered comments, just think, does anyone care about my opinion? Probably not. Let's move on. Thanks, Brian. Next is from Jesse Shapiro. So you paid about 5 to 7 grand for your leveled Ram upgrades, and there is Rams running rough country sets and BDS systems that outlook and outrun your ride for under 5 grand. No thanks, I'll keep my Hemi with rough country cold air tuned and exhaust wheels tires tint under 3 grand, all purchased around holiday specials. I'm gonna put the comment here so you can see the punctuation, but hold on. Let me try to decipher this. So even going off MSRP prices, the King suspension I have is $3,800. The upper control arms are $800. That's $4,600. You paid 5 to 7 grand for your leveled Ram. So no, it wasn't 5 to 7 grand. Not sure where you got that from. There is Rams running rough country sets and BDS systems. Okay, this is one of the biggest disputes that have been in the comment section, that the rough country and the BDS leveling and lifting systems are equivalent to King and to Fox. It's just simply they are not. There's no other way to say it, but they're not. CJC and I are going to be putting together a video just straight up comparing a Pro Comp, a rough country, and a BDS system. Out of rough country and BDS, I would give it to BDS. They have a relatively good 4-inch lift. I don't do lifts, I just do levels because I don't like the back raised. And additionally, I can't fit in my parking garage if I raise it that high. Anyway, let's get back to the comment. So it's just not. They're a image only system with no off-road performance whatsoever. That's why all the top players don't offer them. They don't sell them. So just think about it. Do you ever see any Baja runners or trophy trucks running BDS and rough country suspension? No. No thanks, I'll keep my Hemi with rough country cold air tuned. Sorry Jesse, you're out. Next one, Justin Gaines. It's always funny because the people that like talk shit in the comments always have the most peculiar profile pictures. Anyway, Justin says, if you're paying $3K plus to level a truck, you're effing up. Way better options available. That's ridiculous. I responded to this one. I'm up for conversation. If someone has a genuine suggestion, I'll listen. So I say, please provide examples of what surpasses this kit in quality and capabilities. Justin replies, no one said it surpassed the quality, but the average person buying a leveling kit isn't going to be willing to spend 1 to 3 grand to level their truck. Okay, no one said it surpassed the quality. But Justin, just literally moments prior, you said there's way better options available. So by way better options, you're talking way cheaper options. That's like somebody going and telling you that your Walmart t-shirts that you're wearing in your thumbnail are way better quality than the Gucci clothes that some other people wear. Again, I'm always up for a legitimate, intelligent debate, but this isn't one of them. The average person buying a leveling kit isn't going to be willing to spend $1,000 to $3,000 to level their truck. Well, I think they are. I think they are because I know a lot of people that spend a lot more than $1,000 to level their truck or to put suspension systems on. And again, if we're looking at like an $8,000 used truck, I understand and I agree. But when you're talking about a $60,000 to $80,000 diesel, you know, 3 or 5,000 isn't that big of a percentage of the MSRP to make it worth the problems that putting a $60 or $80 leveling spacer on your truck create isn't worth saving the money up front, because you're just going to be fixing it. Anyway, Road Warrior says, dude, you got robbed. Really? Didn't get robbed. Shane says, fucking joke! Exclamation, 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 exclamation. Bilstein 5100 isn't even an option in this ultimate custom shop. LOL! WTF! Okay, let me pause there. You see CJC Off-Road scrolling on my screen back here? Not a paid content, it's just here. Look, what do I got on this one? Oh look, there's my page too. Good shops sell good equipment. Bad shops sell bad equipment. Okay, end of story. CJC sells good equipment, that's why I deal with them. CJC has great service, that's why I deal with them. I tried 4-wheel parts before I got linked up with CJC, and if you haven't seen how that went already, here it is. If anything, they are one of, if not the best out there. Fucking Ranchos are a joke. Also, $350 for all 4 and 200 installed. $7 grand. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm lost. So Bilstein 5100 isn't even a option in this ultimate custom shop. So I had Bilstein 5100s on my Ram 3500. I took them off and replaced them with the custom tuned Fox shocks. Bilstein 5100s aren't a bad shock for you guys that have asked. They're just valved for a wide variety. They're an off-the-shelf shock and they're valved for a wide variety of applications. So it's not that they're bad, they're just generic. And depending on what application you want to use, I found them to be very choppy because they weren't valved for my application. And somebody who's very specific, specifically when it comes to suspension and ride, I need something that's custom valved for what I want. So he's saying, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to comprehend the comment. If anything, they're one of the best out there. He's still talking about the Bilsteins. Fucking Ranchos are a joke. Okay, so he doesn't like Ranchos, and that I do agree with. Ranchos aren't very good. Anything that they sell kind of like off the shelf at like a Big O Tires or like, I don't know if like America's Tire does them and stuff like that, but anything that they sell off the shelf at like Pep Boys, Big O Tires, places like that, nothing against those companies, but it's just not a high quality part. It works, it's better than stock, but it's not a high quality part. Also $350 for all 4, it's not a bad price, it's actually pretty cheap, and 200 installed. Well, Shane, to pay 200 to install 4 shocks is pretty crazy. Yeah, you can do it in probably 15 minutes by yourself. Anyway, Shane, thanks. Can't take backwards hat guys seriously. That's from Reno Huscadario with an alarm clock as his picture. Well, moving on. Adele Cahomi says, this says the same thing. I'll keep my Hemi with rough country suspension, $3 grand special here. Again, we've already responded. I didn't realize that there was 2 almost the same, but I don't know what it is with you guys with the 2-wheel drive Hemis. My first ever truck when I was a teenager, or my first ever Ram when I was a teenager, was a 2-wheel drive Hemi. Decent truck. There's a picture of it here, but I don't know why you're trying to flex on me, but that hat, the hat, will make you look stupid. Stupid. No capital in the beginning of the sentence. No period at the end of the sentence. Molly, but I don't know which hat you're talking about. So hold on. Hold on a second and we'll find out what hat you're talking about. Molly, I wasn't sure what hat was making me look stupid. So can you tell me which of these hats makes me look stupid? Stupid? Guys, that's all for reading me comments in this video. If you like this style of video, please leave a thumbs up in the description below. If you guys have anything else you'd like to see about the suspension or the Ram 1500 EcoDiesel build, please leave it in the comments below also, and I'll see if I can accommodate you. We have a bunch of other cool videos coming up with off-road, maybe jumping stuff. We'll take the drone out and see kind of what we can find. But that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Ryan Little. Yoga.